Just checking in for the morning, and this has our concern right now. This is our tree in the backyard. All of our trees, which all of the branches were above me, are now touching the ground. And let me get in. That is ice. And that is why they're on the ground. We even have our little birdhouse here, full of icicles and frozen food, which I feel bad for them. And you can look at the ground. We're still getting a little bit of rain, and it's just now starting to do a little, where it's turning over into flurries. I am completely dumbfounded. This is our front yard tree, and that is literally the top of the tree on the ground, all iced up. And that's just outside my office. This is Rebecca, the Steampunk Planner. And I have had the surprise I've not encountered before. So, last time we were here, I set up my planner with the January Sterling Ink Deluxe Kit. I do still have the Year at a Glance card. I'm not sure if I'm going to be holding on to it in here. And I want to mention, there's a lot of people that's concerned about the trackers and everything in the beginning of the book. You can see I have done nothing but decorate mine. I'll figure it out. Don't stress over it, because I'm not. So the other things I'm going to figure out is the note section on the side. And right now I am using my Winter White Esterbrook SD, and it has the De Atramentis black in it. I'm also using the vintage golden yellow of the Sarasa set, vintage blue, vintage red, and then the Sarasa Zebra burgundy, which I love this case, and I am on the hunt to see if I can find these three in a case like that. But I am doing the refills right now instead of buying the sets the whole time. The only one I haven't shown you is the brown, which I love, but those are the only colors out of the set of 10 that I use. So I've swatched them down, but like I said, I'm not sure what I'm going to be using. I don't like the setup anymore. In the A5, it was good to have the notes on there and the washi at the top. But I'm even not liking the fact that I put the large washi up here, because I can't track weather at the top. I did that because I wasn't sure how much room I was going to need or want for making note of my sleep patterns. So I have this. I want to go ahead and set this up with you for this week. And I have and I believe this one's called Snow Days. I need to look it up. I went through my book, my washi book, and I actually don't have this one swatched. I don't know how that happened. I do have more to swatch with you in a different video, so I'm looking forward to sharing that. But this one is the medium size washi. Now, Helen creates small, medium, and large washis, and I love that variety very much. Except sometimes I can screw myself up and not pay attention to what I'm doing. Yeah, that's easy. So, while I'm setting this up, how are you guys doing? I hope if you didn't have to deal with the Winter Storm Blair, or you're not having to do with Cora, I know in Canada and many other countries, you've already gotten this heavy snow, and this is just, I'm just the one that's going kind of, oh my gosh, about it. Yeah. That whole dumbfounded thing has got me again. Anyway, I hope you're doing well. If you are going to deal with Cora, you're going to go with it with me, and please be safe, stay warm. So I have got December, or the first week, which is the end of December, beginning of January, set up, and I'm enjoying using the tiny icons. I do hope Helen's going to do more. I'm thinking about using in my note patterns, or the note side, do thoughts, because yeah, I'm dumbfounded. So we'll see. Do you remember when I set up January and that I needed to set aside December and had that whole fiasco with the tabs? I had another fiasco. Got it out of the way at least. That was 2 in a row. So it took me 2 days to figure out that I have been writing December on January. Right. So the 30th I wrote on January 1st. The 31st I did on January 2nd when I realized it. And so I combined the 1st and the 2nd in the bottom corner. So these leftover pages, I did remove the actual date, 31st and 30th. But I think I'll use December page for a review of last year. And I'll make a decision on this, on goals and maybe stuff for the new year. Maybe make it a 2025. I'll let you know. I'll show it to you when I figure it out. But I've already made a mistake. Got that done and over with. I recommend go ahead and get it over with. That way you're not stressing. This, by the way, is handmade paper I got from Melissa. And you'll be meeting Melissa and once all these storms and everything kind of subside. She is the leather worker for Reimagined by Luna. And she does some amazing work, and I cannot wait to show her stuff to you. Now I'm getting used to these pages, and I can see I still have some extras left over. I'm noticing that my small writing is becoming bigger writing, which I prefer the small writing. So I'm getting used to it. And don't stress on your end if you're still getting used to it. I may start, instead of doing a day, go back to the way I was doing it in A5 instead of doing a day a page. Just do how I need. So for those of you who are new, even people who have been doing planners for years, we mess up as well.